You guys really should be grateful that we're in a time where girls talk about something. I'm a free spirit. I'm adventurous. It's just easy to weed out the hoes now. Like, we can see them. It's simple. There should be no problem finding out if that girl's a thought or not. It's that simple, man. And I honestly don't think I've met a free spirit yet that's not for the streets, bro. And what is free spirit? Why do y'all
tell me one thing in your life that is great that came as a result of being comfortable? Because I'm going to tell you right now, all the great things in my life, all the great things in other high achievers' lives, all the reasons that these successful people that you look up to, that you aspire to be like, are the way they are, have all come from a place of being uncomfortable. Okay, so understand that when you're trying to avoid the pain, when you're trying to avoid the struggle, when you're trying to avoid the hard things in life, you are actively choosing to be average. You are actively choosing to be mediocre. And you are actively choosing to move further away from what you want in life. Because that hardship and that pain and that struggle and that frustration, they give you the skills that will forge you into a motherfucking champion. All right, so remember that shit when you try to take the easy route. The easy route never pays well. The only route in life that pays well is the hard route.
Your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. Think about every poor decision you've made in your life. There was more emotion that was involved in it than there was mind. Every single one of them. Think about it.
Really wise.
Your feelings keep you in bed. Your mind tells you, get up.
You can decide that you're going to stand up to life. You can decide that I'm going to live each day as if it were my last. You have the power to make that decision. You can decide I'm going to work on myself and develop myself. I'm going to empower me.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
That bitch you want a tip. That bitch you want my jerk. I pull up on these hoes. I'm riding in that spaceship.
Were you really sick this week? What was the problem?
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that? You broke?
Back is broken.
What, a vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
You did that in sparring?
No, I did it by a motorcycle accident. The doctor discovered I was doing my sit-ups 2,500 a day with my 20-pound weight, and one day I couldn't move anymore. And I asked the doctor, what's wrong? And he said, believe it or not, it's wearing your back is broken slightly.
Fear is just a state of mind, bro. How many times you were scared to do something, scared to get involved with something, but you actually ended up doing it, actually ended up loving it, or actually ended up succeeding in it? Fear is just a state of mind. Don't let your emotions control you. Don't let your emotions hold you back.
It's a daily reminder. Write down your goals. Look at them every day and visualize who you are once you achieve that goal. Stay focused, stay consistent, and most of all, be disciplined. You will determine who you become.
Take a fucking day off. You know why? Because if I take a day off, some other fucking guy is gonna kick my fucking ass.
Tell me all the ways to stay away.
So to everyone out there whose dreams are scaring you, whose dreams make you want to quit, just don't quit. It's good. Your dreams should be big. They should be scary. Just keep pushing through. I have day before the results are over, you're proud of yourself. You know the work you put in.
Hey, yo, just did it.
The next time that you feel like shit, ask yourself, is this how I really feel? Really? Or is it my emotional history trying to recreate the past?
To be effective in combat, a warrior must not feel for his enemy. The road ahead is long and unforgiving. No place for a boy. You must be a warrior.
Time for you to... Well, I'll be damned. You look absolutely fantastic. I am so proud of you. Have you been going to the gym? I might have known. Look at you. Don't you feel good? Don't you feel lighter? You feel stronger? Doesn't the air just smell better? Congratulations. Keep it up. Papa's proud of you.
I don't care what you're going to do, but go out there and make something of yourself, for God's sake. Be an honest person and work and get to the top of whatever it is that you want to get to the top of. You know, and stand up for yourself like a respectable human being and be a bit of a light on the world instead of a blight, you know? And you can tell young people that, and they haven't been told that by anyone now. And so the young men are so hungry for that it's painful to watch. They're so relieved when someone finally comes up and says, hey, you know, you get your act together a bit, discipline yourself, see if you can learn to tell the truth, concentrate on something for a year or two, you could be a bloody world beater.
After you lose, or when you get knocked down, stay down there for a minute. Understand why you lost. What were the reasons? Why are you down here? Why did you lose? Why did you get knocked down? Because if you just jump right back up, you're going to lose again and again, and you're going to lose the same way. So every time I lost, I stayed down for a second, minutes, hours, days, weeks. But when I stood up, I was different.
What's wrong? Scared.
Listen, if you apologize once, you do it again and again and again, like taking bricks out of the wall of your fucking house.
The reason the woman is pulling back in the relationship, and that is due to a man not being disciplined in life. If a man is that disciplined with his physique, his mindset, finances, he can get off task on his purpose, and when a man is off task on his purpose, women cannot come in and be submissive and being a helper towards the actual purpose. And this is the very reason why 80% of divorces are coming from women.
Previously on Ready to Die.
Much as you want people to agree and you want the people around you to be supporting your dreams and all, it's not going to be like that all the time. You got to do it alone, and people will help you, and when you get the ball rolling, people will jump on. But if you don't believe, nobody else is going to believe. People come along because your belief is so insane, that your belief is so strong. Following your dreams is a lonely, solitary, scary, dangerous pursuit. You can't wait for somebody to think you can do it.
But if you break it down into sections, and you just one foot in front of the other, one step at a time, next thing you know, you're at the top of the mountain. So you look at every challenge at every step, and that's how you're able to be resilient and come back from those things. I look at it as just the facts. This is it happened. Can't do anything about it. It happened. Now what are you gonna do? One step at a time.
The hardest part is the beginning. My dad used to say to me, you will always be the worst at something the first time you do it. So the results you get the first time you do it are not the true results. That was the worst version of you doing that thing. That's first time you sing, first time doing public speaking, you know, first time you try to do a comedy set. First time you do anything is the worst time because you don't have the skill set. But as you do it, what happens is you mature, you get better, and you learn, right? The reason it's important to start is because all of those stories, that self-narrative that you've been saying and toiling in your head, the excuses are valid, the world isn't fair, but guess what? At the beginning, it is going to be tough. But the only way out of it is to start.